I'm going to do BA acting. Controversial, if you ask anyone. Oh my god, this is so brutal. But that's drama school. I'm definitely not getting in. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayleigh. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video and I really hope you enjoy it. If you do like this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have so much content coming your way in the next few weeks that I already have planned, and yeah, I'm just really loving giving you this content. So let me know if you want anything in particular, any video suggestions or any sort of topics you want me to cover. I am more than happy to do that. This video is going to be me explaining my East 15 audition and how it went, and I got into East 15. I'm currently in the second year and we are doing drama school online, which is crazy. If you want to know more about that, I've done a whole video explaining drama school online. It's crazy, and I will be doing some vlogs to kind of explain it in more detail. I have also done a video explaining all my other auditions because I did 2 years worth of auditions and have lots of stories to tell, and I have also done a video ranking all of those auditions from best to worst in my opinion. So go and check out those videos if you are looking into auditioning or you have auditioned already and you want to know how I found the auditions compared to you. And yeah, just let me know what you think of those videos. So I'm going to get straight ahead and start telling you about my East 15 acting school audition. So if you don't know already, East 15 is split into 2 campuses and it is actually part of the University of Essex. So the University of Essex has 3 campuses, which is Colchester, Loughton and Southend, and the drama school East 15 is part of Loughton and Southend but not Colchester. I did my audition in Loughton and I was originally applying for BA in acting, and I turned up on the day, I think it was the end of March 2 years ago, so 2018. I was just about to turn 19 and I'd been on my gap year. I'd grown so much since first auditioning when I was at school. I became way more confident. I'd had a job, I was working with a new theatre company, and like the second year of auditioning was just so much better. So I went to Loughton. We actually drove there, and Loughton's just on the outskirts of London. It's one of the last tube stops, but it's actually in Essex, and the campus is like really big and kind of in the middle of nowhere in Loughton. Got there, and obviously you don't know what an audition is going to be like until you get there, and I arrived and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, there's like so many people, and walked into this room, and it's kind of like their cafeteria room next to their theatre, and there was just like probably about 200 people, and this was the biggest audition day I'd been to. I hadn't been to anywhere there was that many people, so I was like, oh my goodness, it's like so overwhelming. Anyway, you go to the front, you check in, you say your name, and they give you a sheet with your name on it, and they just check that you put all of your courses in preference of your top 5 courses, I think it was. So I actually auditioned for BA acting, and I'd put BA acting first, and then I think after that I'd put BA acting and physical theatre, and then after that I honestly have no idea. I think I'd probably put stage combat. I don't really know, but I just know that I put physical theatre second. I knew someone that went on that course years ago and really loved it. So yeah, and I love moving and everything like that, but I hadn't looked properly into the physical theatre course, which is a regret. Definitely do your research into all the courses that the schools have to offer, because I didn't do that. I literally was just like, no, I'm going to do BA acting. Well, no honey, you didn't do BA acting, so sit down. Yeah, basically just research all of the courses, because you might have no idea what a course is and actually read the like modules and stuff and think, oh my god, that course suits me way better than BA acting. So if you're applying for East 15, it's like, I don't know if we're the drama school with the most courses, but I know that we have a massive variety of courses, and some drama schools don't have that opportunity, and it's something really cool about East 15. You put your preferences in order, and then you just kind of wait around in this room for a little while. And I think I just started talking to someone next to me, and it's just the same old chit chat that you have at all drama school auditions, and it's just a bit awkward really. Anyway, then I noticed someone across the room who I actually know, so I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And actually we both go to East 15 now, so that's really cool. We both got in that day and we've known each other since we were like 11, so it's pretty cool. It's a small world. And then I also saw another girl who I knew from my arts ed audition, so we started chatting, and that was also great because I had like a friendly face. But then we went into the theatre and we had an explanation about what was going on, and I think we got split into groups and we were put with a certain teacher, and then we all went off and had not really a tour, but we just got shown roughly into like one building that we were in or something, and we got into our first room. So my first room was my classical text monologue, and the group of us was probably about 10 to 12, and I didn't know any of the people in my group, but now I do because one of them got in as well. And I did Juliet from Romeo and Juliet. Controversial if you ask anyone that is at drama school or any tutors. Yeah, I did Juliet, and a lot of people say don't do that, but I was like, well, I want to do what I want to do and I'm doing it, so I did it. So I did Juliet, and I really loved this way that the audition went because they workshopped your piece. So I remember I was doing a monologue to the nurse, and the woman that was on my panel, who I don't actually know who it was, and I don't think she works at my campus now, so I don't know which teacher it actually was, and also when you're so in the moment you kind of forget what's going on. She workshopped my piece and it was really cool, like some new emotion came out that hadn't really happened before, and it was really like a good workshop. And then also I was involved in other people's workshopping bits. This boy had to hold my wrist and like drag me around the room while he did this monologue about like killing his mum or something. And I was like the mum, and I literally afterwards had like all these red patches up my arms, and I was like, oh my god, this is so brutal. But that's drama school. And yeah, I really enjoyed that bit. And then we swapped and we went to do our contemporary pieces with a different teacher, and for this one I think I had the head of the foundation course, absolute legend. All at least 15 people know him. He is an absolute legend, and this is the only time I've ever had to work with him, which is sad because I really, really want to work with him more. Anyway, I did my contemporary piece and it went okay, I'd say, but then he workshopped it and like, again, cool stuff came out of it. But at this point I was like, you just never have any clue with drama school auditions how they're going to go. But this audition was my last one out of 9 that year, and I just found out that I'd got into the one, no I hadn't found out I'd got into the one before. So at this point I thought, oh gosh, this is my last one, I'm definitely not getting in, I'm just going to have another gap year and reapply. So I kind of went in with that mentality, and I think that actually helped me because I was so relaxed. I was like, oh, it doesn't even matter, like I'm not getting in, obviously I'm not good enough this year. So I was very relaxed, and I think that brought out the better side of my performing. And then we had the lunch break, and during the lunch break you just sit and chat to the people in your group. I just found out about them. They just say, here are the list of the people that have got through to the afternoon, and they do it by course, and then you go and do your recall in the afternoon. Some recalls actually involved redoing your monologues or doing other workshop based things, but mine, thankfully, like, I don't know why, but mine was just basically saying you'd got into your course, and I think it's because my course has more spaces on than most of the courses at xxxx, so we have like double the number of spaces to the other courses. We have 40 spaces, well actually we had 42 people at the start, so I guess we had 42 spaces. And yeah, we basically just got told in a room afterwards with the head of my course that we were in. And it was just a massive relief. We were all just like, what, we're in? And he was like, yeah, I really like the feedback. I hadn't even done anything in front of him, but he just had the feedback from the other teachers and just had to trust that. And then he'd read through our CVs during the lunch break, and our CVs matched the course perfectly. So I got in then, and I accepted xxxx over the other school that I got into, Liverpool Theatre School, for various reasons. And yeah, I'm very happy. I'm in my second year and I'm going to be graduating this time next year, which is crazy. And my course is called World Performance. If you don't know about it, then definitely go and research it. It's so cool. We get to do things that no other drama schools even have access to. We learn about arts from all over the world, and not just acting but music, dance, like the history of the arts, and it's so cool and it's a really great course. So it's also very hard. Like, don't get me wrong, drama school's not easy, but it's a great course and you should go and check it out if you haven't heard about it already. And that is my East 15 acting school audition story. I really enjoyed it and it's got me where I am now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope it gave you a little bit of an insight into what drama school auditions are like, especially East 15 acting school, as they are all very different. I'm just so grateful to actually be at drama school now, and I can't believe 2 years ago was the time I got in. It's just absolutely flown by. If you have any questions about drama school auditions or about East 15, don't hesitate to ask me. You can ask me in the comments down below or message me on Instagram. I'm very happy to help. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody.